Okay, what we're going to do today is create a stacked wall. Now, one of the quickest ways to do this is to create two individual wall types, which for the upper and lower bounds of the wall we're interested in. So, I have two wall types here now, and I'm going to create a new wall type by editing one of the existing. So I'll select this wall here and click on Edit Type. So the first thing we're going to do here is duplicate the existing, so we don't want to replace anything that's currently in the libraries. So hit the duplicate button there and put in double leaf concrete block. Click OK. What we're going to do here now is edit the structure of this wall to what we want. So we can preview this by clicking on the button here in the bottom left hand side and having a look. Okay, so far it's not so bad. So what we're going to do is just simply change this brick layer to concrete block, or concrete masonry units as they prefer to be known as. There we go, concrete masonry units. There we go. Click OK. And we're going to insert another layer above this which will represent the exterior render. So we're going to change the function of that from 1 to 5, which will be finish layer 2. And we'll look for a render in the material browser. So, render base smooth will be fine there. Click OK. And we'll give that 15 mil thickness. Okay. Alright, so this is our new wall type there. Looks good. Click OK. And let's get a quick look at this in a 3D view. So view, 3D view, default 3D. Alright. Now, next wall I'm going to do is this one here. I'm going to make this a foundation, mass concrete underneath it. So again, select the wall, edit type, duplicate, and so let's call this foundation. Click OK. Edit the structure, and in this case here I'm going to use mass concrete for the entire wall, and I'm going to delete every other layer that I don't need. Just pretty much everything. So we'll give it a thickness of 450 and change the material type from concrete to concrete cast in situ. Okay, that looks good. Click OK. Click OK. Alright, now we have our two wall types here. So we can have a quick look at those. They seem to be fine. Alright. So the next step is to create the stacked wall. So what we're going to do is create the new wall type here again, edit type, duplicate. I'm going to call this a stacked STAC. Okay, click OK. But instead of having a basic wall family, what we're going to do is change this to a stacked wall. Now the interface changes considerably because instead of trying to define the wall structure itself, the structure will simply be what of each of the individual parts are. So we can look at the variable height and the fixed height. So we're going to make sure that the height of our stacked wall, at least that portion of it anyway, is going to be 750 millimeters. And we'll leave the top portion as variable. So we'll zoom in there and have a look at that. And you can see there, this is the point we're selected, that's the top one selected now. So what we're going to do is put our new, not stacked wall, we're going to select and put in our newly created double leaf concrete block up there, and for the other part we're going to put in the footing. Okay, so let's get a look at this now and see what we have. It doesn't look too bad. Okay, no need to do any offsets or anything like that. The offset function simply changes the positioning of that, so it's too much obviously. 5, click enter, and you can see how it's moving over and back. Minus 155 on it, goes the other way. So if we set to 0, it'll centralize nicely. Okay, that should be it. So click OK there, click OK, and there we have our new stacked wall. So no longer need this one, so simply delete it. And that new stacked wall type will be available to you wherever you go.